sweet friends. How are you doing? Let me know when you're hopping on, and let me know if you're watching the replay. Put hashtag replay. Hi there, Leah. Hi, Liz. Hi, Cindy. Hey there, sweet friends. How's everyone doing tonight? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Sorry I'm a few minutes late here. Had to get things together with the kids. So I'm going to do a couple things tonight, actually. So for the Artistry Collective. Hi, Michelle. How are you? For the Artistry Collective tonight, we are doing stamping, which is pretty cool. I love stamping, so pretty awesome. And I have tons and tons, like hundreds of stamps. It's crazy. And I still get more stamps in the mail all the time because I'm always ordering them and stencils and, all the things. I was like, did I bring my cardigan? Because it was a little chilly down here. So crazy thing happened this morning. I come downstairs. Hi, Dee Dee. Hey, sweet friend. Hey, Joan and Becca. How's everyone doing? I came downstairs to a huge mess. Oh my gosh, it was so upsetting. I had to run out because my steam cleaner is not working. So I had to go out and get a new one to try to get this stuff up. And, well, the kids decided. Hi, Dana. Hey, sweet friend. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. So I came down to see a huge mess of paint. A gallon of paint busted and it was all on the floor. It's stained purple. So the steam cleaning did not work at all. I was using the scraper, scraping the paint because it just kept coming up when I would scrape the carpet. And so even the steam cleaning did not work. It's purple and it's going to stay that way. And so we cut out the carpet. Thank you. Are you going to sleep now? Yeah. All right. Night. Love you. I am going. Hi, Paula. Hey, sweet friend. Yeah, we have to cut out the carpet now and replace that. And it's like brand new carpet, of course. So it just sucks. And now in my studio, I have this big old purple thing. And how it actually happened was because of the kids came down here when I was sleeping. They were playing hide and seek. And they were playing in the dark in my studio, playing hide and seek in the dark. Nightmare. That's already just like too much. I mean, even just that, it just is like, why would you even do that? Knowing I have like all this stuff around because I'm organizing and things. And so Bella accidentally, she was trying to hide in the corner where my paint cabinets are. And so she was trying to hide there. And then I know it's terrible. Oh my gosh. And especially when it just wasn't coming. It's like washable paint too. It was in the big gallons with the pump. And I have like quite a few of them I got from Michael's for my grab boxes. And the purple is just, I ended up filling up a bunch of cups because I was scooping in these cups, the solo cups. And so I have like all these cups full. But let me show you the carpet is just ridiculous. Let me show you real quick. Okay, so hopefully you can see. Let me get it angled. Oh, you see that purple down there? Yep, that's the carpet. Doesn't that look lovely? So my paints I keep here, and I was trying to like organize because I have like tons of paints down here in this box too, down on the floor. So, but I have stuff, that I keep usually. Let me get it organized. Like, let me get it how it's supposed to, where you can actually see. Down there? Okay. Usually I keep things down, like my big canvases and different things over here. So I had the big paints over here, like kind of piled up on each other. So she was moving stuff, and then I guess something fell down on it and ended up like busting open. The bottom busted open, and it was leaking all night. And I came down to grab a project because I needed to take pictures to post pictures this morning for it, which didn't end up happening because I come down and I got sidetracked on all that with cleaning and then running out to get a steam cleaner and all the things. And it just, nightmare. But anyhow, so yeah, I have to deal with that for now until we replace the carpet. I'm just going to put a rug down or something and like cover it up. I had to clean all the things that were sitting in it. I had like all these big canvases, and thankfully a lot of them had the plastic, so it didn't go through. But some of them did get purple on it, but I'll just paint over it. And then there were some other things sitting there that I had to wash off. But yeah, so that was fun. That was a blast, friends, to deal with in the morning as soon as you wake up. But yeah, so that was my day in the morning. Oh, that's hot. That is hot. I had a coffee delivery. All right, so first things first. Let me show you guys some new stamps I had got in the mail. Let me grab them right here. Let me get that. And so for my clear stamps, I have all these new clear pocket folder thingies that I got from Amazon. So I am going to put those in it, like all these clear ones here. So it'll be easier than getting in and out of like the packs that it comes with. But I did get some new stamps in. I got this and some. This one's not new. This one's one of my new ones. This Primo one. I love the train. This one I got in because it says vintage on this part, and I really wanted the vintage. And then they've been piled in a bunch of these. So this was one of my new ones, and it says Baltimore on it, which is awesome. And then that one. And then this one has bugs. So I'm only showing you guys because, you know, we're doing stamps tonight. And I have a few projects, plans, a few small things that I'm going to do. These ladies are pretty cool, vintage, like fashion. Yeah, but all the, you know, other things, like I think Kristi was using this one, or she had it out. I know this is one of my new ones that has cards and a carriage. I'm going to use this for my one junk journal. That's the Alice in Wonderland. I thought it'd be really cool to have the cards. This one was really awesome. Has a buggy, Volkswagen, and then it's a cool travel one. It has the plane and all. And then this one with the labels. So basically, and then all the other stuff. These are all older. The ones that come on the actual, like the wooden blocks, I have in, you know, where I just showed you guys the paint, right next to it are these big, those big tote thingies that have the drawers. Well, those, I have a couple of drawers full of the wooden block stamps, which is quite a lot. And they're really heavy, actually, those drawers. So I had to switch it around because they were on the top, but it was all like, it was too heavy. So I had to put those down on the bottom. So it's the bottom drawers that have those. And then I have all these kind of stamps, the clear ones, and these, but it's hard to, like, they're still not really organized. So it's kind of hard to see what, you know, what's in what box, and, you know, I would have to label them pretty much and get them more organized like that. But I do, you know, I did get, hey Liz, how are you? I did get the, those envelope things, which I did show in a live, recently, I'm pretty sure, on Facebook. But then I just got in some new ones, yesterday and today. I got some new ones in. So let me show you those. I got some more stencils in too, because I love the Tim Holtz, tag stencils. So I got these for fall. These are really awesome. This one, it has Eiffel Tower, and which I do have an Eiffel Tower stamp, but this one is really cool because it has the little line of, you know, the big monuments and stuff there, and there's a shop, and I just thought it was so cool, the dress form. One of my favorite pair of stamps that I use, I actually keep over here next to my table in a basket, and it's this one here is one of my faves. I use that one a lot. But this was originally $10 at Hobby Lobby, and I got it for $1.49. I always look in their stamp section to see what their sales are, and in the clearance section as well. So then I also got this this pack had 30 papers in it that were really pretty. Super duper pretty. That can be for junk journals and like all kinds of, you know, mixed media and different crafts. Just a nice background for something, but it has different kind of mesh in it. Some cool mesh. This one's really nifty. It has snowflakes. Look how pretty that is. So there's different materials and papers in here that are really cool. This one there's a couple here. Got that one. Look at this paper. This is really awesome. It's nice and thick too. It's really cool. And then we got this one. These. Aren't those pretty? So I am an affiliate with Taperology, and they have these kind of papers as well. So I had got that, there was a bunch of them in a pack of white that I had got that was like this. Like these kind of different ones here. They were really awesome. I really love them a lot. This one is, it's like this kind of material in the front, and then the back is like that. So this one's really cool. So there's a bunch of them. It was 30 of them in here. So you get all kinds. This is another one of that different kind of thing. But these are real fun. Get a lot of texture on there. Got that one. This one. This, you could even like do some stamping with this. I feel like just kind of put it on there and press it down just to give some kind of different textures. Same with that. And then got those. There's all kinds of different ones here. It's a really pretty pack. And this was the pinks and purples in this pack, as you can see, obviously. Look how pretty this one is. So pretty. And then we got some peachy ones, peachy pink. So those are awesome. So I got those in, and these are from Amazon. Though you can get, I've gotten different papers from like Temu and, you know, stuff like that too. But this one, I thought you get a pretty good amount of papers and materials. And I thought it was a pretty decent price. So I ended up getting it from Amazon. And then I got in, let's see, is this one empty? That one's empty. Let's get this one now. Got some more stamps in. Look at this big one. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. Look how awesome. I love it. That one's so cool. Definitely bigger than I thought it would be. But that is awesome. I love all the botanical kind of stuff. And like the ones that have kind of like a postcard kind of thing that's, and you know, different like numbers and grids and all that kind of stuff. A lot of Tim Holtz things have that, like the papers and everything. So I really, I just love it. And then this one, you know, I have a thing with mushrooms and all too. So got that one. It's pretty awesome. And then this one has a postcard form as well. A stamp that is just the outside part, and then you can make it you can make the postcard however you want on there, which is really cool. I really love that one too. And then this one, kind of like that other one that I showed you, but smaller and a little bit different. But that one's really cool. Love the colors. AliExpress, they're not. No. Hey there, Shonna. How are you doing? They're not. They are from Amazon. You're making me want to shop. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, friend. I know. That's why I can't watch people's hauls either. I literally have watched hauls and I ran to the store while they were still on. That's how sick it was. I had a real problem, friends. Tim Holtz Ideology sticker book for Christmas. Isn't that awesome? This one has all kinds of cool stickers, and then it has the words in there, little phrases and stuff. So get a pretty good amount in there. And what else did I get in here? Is this one empty? All right, so this one's empty. Let me grab the other one, which is, let's see, and here, and then I got tons of new washi tape in, but I'm not gonna like bore you guys with all that stuff. Nobody wants to sit and watch my haul for an hour. You want to see me craft. So this stencil I thought was really cool. This is the Tim Holtz mini, you know, the textured stencils and stuff, but it has for Christmas and winter. So it has like the hollies and berries and the trees and snowflakes and all. And then I got this, which I feel like I have a couple of those, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Sometimes I accidentally order the same stuff. And then that one is really cool. I like that it has tags and that the flower is really big. So I was pretty excited about that. This one is another new one, which I'm going to use tonight. Can't really, they put the sticker on the front of it, which is always fun if you can't see it, but it's a dragonfly there. And what else did I get? Oh, cool. I forgot about this. This is a scrapbooking or a junk journal kit. Comes with all kinds of stuff in here. There's a book, stickers, envelopes, papers, like all kinds of, there's washi tape. So it's definitely quite a bit in this set. And I'm not gonna, I don't need to pull out all the things and everything, but I'll take this off so you can actually see it a little bit better. But there is some washi tape and all in here too, which is cool. But you get all kinds of stuff in here. Well, you can't really see it like that at all. All right, so we got memo papers, to-do list. Got those ones. Get a pretty good amount. All kinds of stickers and like ephemera. Different stuff here. It's my first time checking it out in person, and I think it's really cute. Okay, that one is cute. And so we got this book. This is the little journal, and it has grid paper in it. So you can totally do your little junk journaling in this. And, I mean, you could totally take that off if you want to do your own. But, I mean, I like it, and I think it would be cool to still add, like, just a couple little 3D, you know, kind of things in there. Add a little more dimension. And then there's, this is a little envelope. Another envelope. So you get quite a bit in here. More papers, vellum paper, and stickers galore. And it's botanical themed. And they have some other ones too. There's different themed ones, but I really wanted the botanical. So, yeah. So even some bigger papers in there. It's really cool. And yeah, there's quite a bit of different papers in here that are like vintage kind of prints and all. So I'm really loving that. Definitely loving it. And I think the price was fantastic as well. And I've gotten different kits. Like this one was more expensive than the one I've gotten 4 times now, the same exact one, because you get the book and so many different pieces in it, and it was on sale, 50% off, so I got it for $5. So I ordered it a few times because I was like, for that price, I'm just going to get it while it's on sale. Stock up on a few of them. Isn't that a fun one? Hey, Jessica, how are you doing, sweet friend? I mean, I always want to shop, but definitely more. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Double many times, right? I mean, the good thing about Amazon, though, is Okay, well, two things. One is that a lot of times when you click on it, it will say at the top, like, you purchased this, you know, such and such date or whatever. That's great. But there is different companies that sell the same things. Some sell it a little bit cheaper, some the same price. Sometimes I have accidentally gotten something from a different one because it didn't say, you know, you've purchased this. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, this looks really familiar. Let me look first. And I'll look in my purchases thing, and, you know, you can type in whatever, like say journals, and then, you know, it'll pop up the list of different journals you bought, and, you know, so, or stamps or whatever. You just type in whatever. So then I'll be like, oh, okay, I did purchase this, like, you know, 2 years ago or whatever. So that is helpful, definitely. And then I got some of these containers because these are really fun for, I mean, you can store things in them, but I like to do the altered little tin boxes are really fun. And I've used some of like the Tim Holtz ones for doing that as well. But then I use some of them for, like, you know, storing little things like the little Tim Holtz clips and stuff that are super amazing. Look how tiny those are. Oh my gosh. And like the little, his paper clips. Oh my gosh, they're so tiny and cute. I just can't get over how cute those are. So I keep, you know, stuff like that in those containers. But, yeah, so I plan on doing some more altered stuff with those. And then I just have, like, more just to the side, like, you know, collecting them. Like, I need more. But, yeah, I'm going to put this to the side there. And I'm pretty sure there is another one. Another bag. But where did I sit it, though? Let me see. Oh, here's one here. More washi tapes, of course. And more stickers. Okay, so sorry, friends, I'm coming. Yeah, so the other ones are mixed in with, like, I got some Dollar Tree stuff the other day. They had all these, like, new storage containers, which was really cool. Hi, Diana. Good to see you too, sweet friend. And I like giving these people, like, stickers too. They're really cute. So I got more of those in. And then this one had 8 sheets of the small talk stickers. And there's different kinds in here, like not just the black and white. There's like different ones. So, you know, there's 8 sheets of it. So, and then I had got a bunch more of the people, but I keep them in these kind of containers. So I like separated, and I think I filled up like 3 of these boxes with different like people. Why? I don't even know. But I mean, I just started putting a couple of things in this one because remember I was working the other night on this folio for Christmas, and I didn't end up, you know, finishing it, but I had the stuff that came with that particular kit I had put in here. So I would keep it all together and not, you know, not lose my little pieces there that came with that kit. But, yeah, so tonight we're going to do the stamping. And I think everybody did fantastic with their different crafts that they did. I have a couple of things that I want to do. So I'm just going to put these to the side because who knows, I might end up using one. Don't know. I did get more stamps in too. I feel like they have to be mixed in with the other. The bags over there is what I'm thinking. And then I got my papers in from France, Germany, and where else was it? They came in from, well, different places, but I ordered them from like Etsy and stuff. But I love getting all the old envelopes and ledgers and handwritten letters. And so I have lots of those in here that are super old and amazing. I haven't even got to open this one yet, and they're from France. It took forever to get here, I feel like, but I was so excited. Super duper excited to get this pack. So I can't wait to look in there. And then this one has some really, definitely some old papers up in there, and some big ones too. But yeah, these are really pretty awesome. And it's an old book, old pictures and stuff. And then I had got more, but like not too long ago, but those are my new ones that I haven't finished looking at yet. So what I'm going to do, just the other day, I made a project for the creative team and all, and that I'm a part of, which is the Royal Court. The owner of that is the owner of Decoupage Queen. So we do like monthly projects and stuff like that. Hey, Janice, how are you doing, sweet friend? So I did a project that you guys will see on Friday. And I want to make another one like that because I loved it so much. That way I can put it, you know, maybe in the next auction or whatever. But, or just keep it because I really love it. I don't know. Well, I don't need both. So either way. What I'm going to do is just do part of it because I don't want to show you guys all of the things yet. Because I can't show you like the molds and stuff I had used. So I'm just going to do part of it right now, which is, I already had painted this is a wooden gear. So I already painted that. I'm going to do some stenciling on here with a Decoupage Queen stencil to give some texture. And then I'm going to go over it and do stamping as well. And then I'll add the other stuff later by myself because I can't show you guys that stuff yet until Friday. All right, that's the top part. And then I have another project to work on after. But I liked the thought of using this particular one on here because, hey, Barbara. Hi there. Because I thought it would be really pretty how the swirls and stuff come out on the like the edge of the gears, and it'll just be really cool. So I like to use like the Tim Holtz, the different texture pastes and stuff. There's texture paste, grit paste, all that stuff. I have a lot of Pentart products that have like the texture stuff. You can use heavy body gel. Like there's just so many things. If it's something that like you guys don't want to spend like tons of money on, a lot of times I've even used caulk or DAP. This is from Dollar Tree. You can use that, or you can use DAP. Let me grab that real quick. DAP is really, really awesome. This is DAP Alex Fast Dry, and this is a acrylic latex caulk plus silicone. Mouthful, certainly, but you can get that from like Lowe's and Home Depot and all. And you can mix with paint, or you can paint like over, you know, after it's dry, which doesn't take long. And then the Tim Holtz texture paste stuff I like to use. So any of the things would work. Here's some a Liquid Tex acrylic medium, and this like thickens up. And then if you use like a stencil, like a pouncer or whatever, you can create more of that texture that way as well. I have some gesso here. So there's different things you can use certainly to give you some texture and dimension and stuff. So what I'm going to use for this one, the last one I used the Tim Holtz. So I think I'm going to use the caulk this time. So I need a palette. Let's get something to use here. This seems to little container. So I'm going to use this and then add the stuff that I need on there. And then I'm just going to use a palette knife to apply it on there. So let's see. Apply it on there with the palette knife, but you can also use, the stencil brushes work great as well. Which, where did I have them? Oh, I left my jar upstairs. I didn't even get to wash out my stuff from yesterday. I mean, I just totally just didn't. I seen it sitting there, but you know, sometimes you just get a little lazy. But yeah, I'm just going to do this first, do the stamping on there. Might doing some embossing, which, by the way, did you guys see Shonna's embossing on the envelopes? Thought that was awesome. Embossing is super fun. I know Dee Dee likes to do it as well. I don't know who else likes embossing. Can you put the Etsy links for the... I absolutely can. Absolutely. And if you message me that way I don't forget, would be actually even better, friend, because I don't want to forget. And how my mom is. She's still in the hospital, Janice. Thank you so much for asking. All the prayers, the better. She is moved from ICU to another department, so that's a great thing. Guess it's stained in my cup. I thought something was on the side of my cup. I'm like, somebody didn't wash it very well, but it's just stains. You love it as well. And then Kristi used the... Do I have it sitting here? Doo-doo. Usually I have it sitting here. It must be up with my paint stuff. The burn, it's the burn gel stuff. Where did I put that? Usually it is over here. Huh. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. This is Pentart Expand Paste. You can also use something like that. You can add in some mica flakes. There's so many things you can add in these textured pastes. And then there's, this one's translucent. There's opaque. Yeah, so there's so many things you can use to do that. The texture and all, which is what I'm going to just create on here. Just add a little texture and have some of that pretty design on here with it being raised and all. And then I want to do some stamping on top of that, which is what I did for the one. You know what? I can even mix if I want some of the grit paste on here. I'm starting to get an idea. Or I can use the Stone Effect paste with it. Let me see. What color do I want? I might be changing up my color here. Crackle paste is also awesome to use. Maybe I could do that. Well, let me see. Let me see. I mean, I could use some Stone Effect paste, which has like the gritty kind of stuff. But I was thinking crackling paste. I mean, that's what I did on the last gear I did. And I have black as well. But I don't want to do the black one only because I feel like the stamping won't show up. Because I do want to do black ink. So I'm going to stick with that and just add a little bit of Stone Effect paste. And this is the sandstone, which I did a live showing all the different stones, Stone Effect paste that Pentart has. So I'm just going to kind of mix this in to get the color and some of that grit up in there. So I'll show you guys how that's looking in just a moment. But I just want to add just a little bit of that in there. Just, I can already see some of the grit in there. I'm going to do that. Add a little bit more. It's definitely plenty, that's for sure. I didn't need to add so much of that caulk. And of course, I didn't have to even add it into this. Just having that is fine too. All right. But I like experimenting and trying different things. So that's what I'm trying this time. All right, so we got that. And just going to hold it in place. And I think I actually should work in the middle first and then work my way down. Maybe I should tape that down, huh? Where's my paint tape? That kid's always running off with my paint tape. Or I can use some double-sided tape, maybe. Maybe I should do that. Just to keep this down so it doesn't move. Alright, so we're going to put one there. There we go. And then that one. Okay, that seems good. Because I don't want it raised up too much because then it's going to get all weird and lift up and stuff. And then what I did for my last one before this last project I did that I'm going to show on Friday. But before that one I did a gear. I don't have it up here. I think I might have actually sold that in the last auction. But I did lace behind it. I think that it turned out so pretty with that lace. See, this one's kind of lifted a little bit on this side because of that little mount foam thingy. But it's totally fine because this is going to be like distressed and all the things anyway, so it's all good. And then after I do the stamping and all, I'll just put it to the side and work on something else because I'm using a new, what I used on it for my project was a new, can't even think of the word, mold. That's what I used. I used a new mold. So I'm not going to show you guys all of that right at the moment. And then I'll have to move this over because it doesn't fit across all the way over. But this particular stencil is by Decoupage Queen, which you can get from my Decoupage Queen link. And it's called the French Borders. And what I love about it is that there's 3 different ones. But even when I do sometimes a project where it's like I use all of it on the same project. Hi, Marilyn. Hey, sweet friend. I was thinking about you today. I was like, I haven't really got to chat with you in a little bit to catch up on all the things. I haven't at all. Oopsie, I just totally went underneath of that. Oops. So you can get more, of course, on there with the, doing it this way. But if you do the pouncing, I think it gives a really cool texture to it because it, it raises it up and it just, so it just makes it really cool. Do I want that line going down? I think I do. I'm going to have the line going down on there. Okay. And then over on this side too. And I'm not trying to do it like completely perfect by any means because I've just been kind of getting it all over, really. If I wasn't distressing it, then I might be a little bit more OCD about it. But I'm doing all like the stamping and all the things, so I'm not really too concerned. And some of the things are going to be covered anyhow. So it's all good. I'll have to move that over. But I got to finish over on this side here. Oopsie. See, there I go, being all clumsy and cray cray. All right, get that side. That up in there. Now, if I use the Moss Effect paste, now that you get a lot of the texture. And when you heat it up, oh my gosh, it's amazing. How it, when it's raised, like it raises even more when you heat it. I think that's why, like, that one's my favorite. It's just so awesome. Get like double the texture and dimension. Okay. I gotta move it. Is what I'm gonna have to do. But I do want to get these lines right here. And I think I got all that stuff. I think I got everywhere. I mean, even if it's not, it's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so before I lift it, I am going to just heat it a little bit. Just a little. I love to emboss this set. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Your pinky looks better. It does. Look, I got the nail off. Woohoo! All the nails came off. It took me forever to get them off, but I couldn't soak it in the acetone because I felt like it was going to burn my pinky really bad. So I just took my clippers and I kept digging underneath of it and just like, you know, trying to pick them all off. They damaged my nails, but I'm going to put Color Street on it anyway, so I'm not too concerned. Okay, so I'll cover them anyhow. But I was going to redo my nails, you know, get them redone because I had seen this nail design that I was like, oh, this would be really awesome to have. But then with the pinky situation, I had to wait. So I was like, I better just take them off because they were really getting overgrown big time. All right, so we got all that. There's a lot on here for sure. So I have to kind of wipe that off. But before I do that, I need to take that off. Oh my, okay. That's definitely something there. And then I'll take this one off too because I'm just doing this one section, so I don't really need it. Yeah, the painter's tape definitely wouldn't have left marks like this, but we're going to just pretend that's some extra dimension as well once I do that stuff on top of it. Okay. And then I have all this extra stuff over here, so I'll get some of that off where it's like kind of hanging down because, you know, don't really need that over there. Get that one, that one. All right, I need a napkin. I'm gonna toss my paper towels down on the ground. Uh-oh, Aria's crying. She must not want to go to bed right now. What time is it? Not even 10? Okay. So tomorrow morning, Bella has her oral surgery. So, totally forgot about that. And my sweet Ro was going to come and visit. Her and her granddaughter were going to come and spend the night. So, hey, Kristi, how are you? So glad that you got to join us tonight. It was awesome. So they were supposed to come tomorrow and spend the night and all, but now I totally forgot until my alarm went off, my little alert on my phone, and reminded me about her morning oral surgery. So now I'm going to have to do that and then tend to her tomorrow because she is getting put to sleep and then has, you know, like, what is it, 6 teeth pulled. That's going to be a blast, let me tell you. She will not be a happy camper. Actually, what am I doing? I have to dry around here, else it's going to mess up. I definitely got to dry. All the stuff that's dripping down. I'm just pretty much getting the excess off that's like dripped down. And then I'll just do these little pieces here, which I probably don't need to even worry about that way because the mold's going to go down probably anyway, unless I kind of put it off to the side on here, do it a little bit different than I did my last one. I don't know. Like Shonna was saying, like on her live, that sometimes you try to replicate something and you can do it back to back, like the same exact thing 10 times, but you know, it's not going to always come out exactly like the last one. And it just, you know, but that's art, you know, that's handmade stuff. It's not, we're not machines. We're not making 1,000 copies on a machine or whatever. So, but I'm totally fine with that, honestly. I like the color. I think it's really cool. And it does, you can see some of that, like the grittiness in the paste or the caulk or whatever. Well, paste and caulk. Okay, I think it's good enough. I just need it to not pull off any of this stuff here, which should be fine. And at this point, this thing is a mess, so it's probably going to get some stuff on it anyhow. That was left on, you know, the actual stencil. But we're just going to go with it. Just going with it. All right. So how has everybody's weather been? Did you guys have a good 4th of July? What you guys do? How's your weather? All the things. All right, moving right along. This was a lot on this one. Okay. All right, so that looks pretty cool. The designs look awesome. Love them. So now I just have to add a little bit more just in those 2 spots. Well, I really don't need to, honestly. Yeah, because I'm going to, I mean, regardless, there's plenty of things that is going to go on here because it's going to be like a mixed media project. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry about that. And then this, I need to be careful with that. I need to be careful. So I need to dry this, but I'm going to sit this in the sink over here real quick. It's just right in my studio here. So I'm going to put it right there. So I'll be back in just a second here. Okay, I'm back. And of course there's no towel in there to dry my hands. Okay, so now I'm going to dry this and then do the stamping on here. But I think with the design and everything, I know you guys can't see, but make it a good angle here. But there's that. So let me dry that. You'll be surprised how fast she will recover from, because they do. They really do. You know, this one time, Hannah, when we were in Italy, we lived in Italy at the time, and she had 8 teeth pulled. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. I needed to recover just from getting one pulled not too long ago. Which I'm still wearing a flipper because they're like, oh, you need to have it heal for like months and months before you get your implant. Which I would like to just get my implant and just be done with it. It would be nice, but I just couldn't even imagine getting, 8 teeth pulled. My gosh. That's like crazy. But Bella needs hers because her mouth is crowded. So, and then she has like a, a tooth that needs to... Now, what in the world? Did I not plug that in? I did. Oh, I forgot to plug in my phone. I'm like, why is it losing charge here? That's because it's not plugged in, friends. Okay, and this stuff dries pretty quickly, too. So I'll be able to do the stamping in no time. I could do a different color for the stamping, but I want to stick with black because I did, for my embellishments that I'm going to do, or, what I did with the last one is I had like some black and some pink and different colors and stuff. So, and blue, of course, I tied in the blue that I used for here. I tied into some of the molds as well. Oh, and then if you guys were curious about this particular surface here, this gear is a wooden one. And pretty good size, I would think. Like the width and everything is real, pretty good material. And it is real wood and stuff. And I got that from Amazon. It was a pack of, was it 4? It was either 4 or 6, but they all had like a different thing going on. So it stunk. The movie wasn't good. Hi, my sweet Ro. And I see Sandy here too. And Jamie. Thank you. Hey there. My sweet Ro. I have some bad news for you. Got some bad news. I totally forgot, but Bella has an appointment tomorrow. She has to get oral surgery done, and she has to get put to sleep because she's getting 6 teeth pulled. And hey there, sweet friend, Marco's here. Hi, Vicky. Yeah, she has to get 6 teeth pulled, so I'm gonna have to take her there in the morning, but then I also have to kind of tend to her and everything. So now we're gonna unfortunately have to postpone the trip for you coming here until next week, unfortunately. I feel so bad. The Boogeyman. It's like a is it like the Boogeyman 2 or 3 or whatever, or is it a remake of the original Boogeyman? All right, let's see how this is. I know, I just feel so bad when that went up, like the alert went off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about her appointment. Thankfully, I had that, I put the things in my phone, and I always do. If I have an appointment the next day, I always put it in my phone for that morning and the night before. So it went off, and then I was like, oh, well, she's just went into the movie, so now I can't call her, so I'll have to text her. So I started doing the text, but then, of course, then my dad called and all that stuff. So I didn't get to finish that text before I had to hop on my live. So, I mean, depending on how she's feeling, I don't know if I'm still doing the beach this weekend. Because I know she'll, you know, depending on how she is, she'll want to probably stay home. She doesn't really want to go. So I either might go and take the kids, and then Bernard can stay here with her, even though she's old enough to stay by herself. But, you know, and Hannah will be here as well, but she has work on Saturday. So if not, like if I don't go, then you can always come during the weekend or next week. So whatever is more, you know, better. Didn't like it, but that's funny. Didn't like it. So it was just not even scary, or what was it, jump scares? All right, let's see. I feel like that's pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. One of the things I wanted to use on here was this stamp here, which I'll show you guys here. Let me open it. All right, so we're going to use this one here. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to leave it on this little plastic piece, but that's what it looks like. And I'm going to make sure I have the top, which is, because there's a little hanger here. So that's the top. And then I'm going to put this. Now, of course, you're not going to see this in the middle part unless I put like some kind of, you know, piece right here. And close that off, which I'm not gonna, but I do want this that goes around, and then I will use that and then some the other pieces and do it like around, like the, you know, the little bubble kind of things, and you know, that stuff. And I'm going to place it in different areas, but I do want the ring, the circle there, to go on there, which fits perfectly for the size. The size of it fits perfect on there. So I'm going to do that. And here's my ink pad. And then I'm kind of thinking, I think the embossing would be fun. I haven't done that in a little bit. And I think I could do that on there. For like some of it maybe. Or I'll do that on the next one. I'll just leave this one as do the stamping and all. And then I'll do, let me move these because I have no room. Yesterday before we went out to celebrate Kevon's birthday and do the fireworks and all that kind of stuff, I came down here and was getting some things organized. I ended up clearing all over here, was just like piled up with stuff on the floor over here, all over here. So I ended up like getting, you know, a lot of that stuff kind of cleared out. I still have to organize the things so I can put, I'm just going to try to get this part right here, just the circle part, hopefully. So I'll push that around. And seems to be pretty good. Yeah, it feels much better to have more space back here because I was just piling up different things that I had bought and things I was using on different projects. I totally moved that. Totally moved it. You can do it like this. You can use the brayer roller. I get kind of lazy. I don't even break out my acrylic blocks or anything really. Ooh, that looks awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so we got that. And then I like it over this stuff too because it's just giving more of that dimension and all. So now I want to try to get some of this dragonfly in here. is what I would like to do. So let's get that completely done. Now, I believe, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty positive I have another dragonfly stamp. Definitely positive. But then to try to find it, that's the thing. Exactly why I want to organize all the stamps. Because it's kind of, right now, hard to find out where things are. Alright, so this is not going to fully be on there. But it will definitely at least be some of this on here. So it kind of goes off onto that little side piece there. And then down here, let's see. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Not too shabby. Let's see, I don't think I want to put another part of that. But I do want to do the stamp part and the feather. First I'll do this stamp part here. Right? Yeah. Let's do that there. Oh, darn, I didn't push it all the way down. Darn, darn, darn. All right, and then let's get the feather. Feather over here on this side. Wait, which way is up again? Right there. So feather, goodness, I'm putting my rings in the ink. Oh my golly. Let me move that. Close it, move it. All right, I want it like that. Part of the stamp there. Hopefully I got it all down this time. Oh my golly, I didn't. You gotta be kidding me. Holy moly. Okay, it is what it is. Kind of, it looks like a feather. I mean, there's one more part that I could have got, but there we go. Okay, that seems good enough. And I kind of do like that feather, but I was thinking about adding some script on here too. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do like a little bit of these little bubbly kind of things. So I'm going to get those up in there. Nice. That's cool. I like it. And then those. I'm liking the dots. I think the dots are really cool. Kind of nifty. Do I want the feather again? I think I might want that again. I love this stamp though. It's really cool. Alright, so we got the feather and then the little dots. Let's see. Alright, nice. And I think I want, this has some script in it too. In this corner here. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then I'm going to distress around the edges. So let me do that. All right, stamp cleaner here. Tim Holtz has this bubblegum scented stamp cleaner. So I am just going to spray that on, do a little spritz. Smells delightful. Usually I use my wipes, but this will do. And then there's times where I don't even bother to clean it, honestly, which I don't really even mind. Most of the time I use black ink. I do have like different color ones. And then I have some new ones coming. Because I had like my color ones for quite a while. And then I found some at the thrift stores. But those, they actually seem pretty good. But I haven't used them yet. But they do have enough ink and all that stuff in it. But I did order some small little pads that are coming in tomorrow. I don't know if both packs are coming tomorrow. But I know the one is for sure. Actually, I think both of them are. Okay, now I'm just going to dry that up a little bit there. Seems good. So, yeah, I have these like mounting sheets that I got from like IOD. And they're like more sturdy than this, but they're really cool. It's cool to use the, you know, the clear or the acrylic blocks because you can kind of see where you're placing it and all. And it helps to have that sturdy, you know, more like kind of sturdy thing. And then plus the sheets are really big. You can cut them down, but it's cool to have them, like especially if you're using like the really big stamps like the IOD and all that, which I have for furniture and stuff. And then those big ones are really cool. All right. I totally forgot I had got this letter opener. I am so ridiculous. I haven't used it once. Unbelievable, friends. All right. Let me get some of this stuff here. And I wonder if I should add... All right, I'm going to use some of the black soot. And I'm just going to do like some random spots and go around. Going to go around the edges there. And the sides a little bit. Get it nice and distressed. And as you can tell, you know, probably can tell that it's going to be for one, a mixed media piece, but for two, steampunk. Now, one of the projects I did recently for the team, I made a steampunk. I used one of the new molds and I did a steampunk junk journal, but I just did the cover for it. And then I have somebody that wants to buy it. So I didn't do anything inside of it. But this is the one here. So I couldn't do it on a live or anything. Couldn't do it on a live, but this is one of the molds I had used, which was the hot air balloon. And my gosh, the thing is amazing. I absolutely love it. I love how it turned out. And that thing needs to go down a little. And then I put some other little pieces on top. Like this is a mold. This is a mold. And then I just put those on. Did the little charms up here. Look at that little hot air balloon charm. That's so cute. This one is a Juicy Couture. I used to have this, well, I still have it, but I haven't worn it in years. But it was a charm bracelet for Juicy Couture, and I had this one there. So I took that off, and I had it in my studio here for quite some time. And then here's the back. But I have it, like this was the perfect thing to use it for. And yeah, so the only thing I did inside was just stick the black lace. It's like a big piece that's hanging out the bottom as well. And then right here at the top. So other than that, I didn't do anything else inside. It has all the brown cardstock paper. And then I did like some gold, kind of like a gold rub and buff, but it's gold wax from like a wax paste, which is from Pentart. But I even put like this little, this is like a fussy cut or what is it? A die cut. And so it's like a little, like a paper kind of embellishment. And I just glued that on. This right here is a mold as well, which I got from Amazon. So I think it turned out really awesome. And I absolutely love the Tim Holtz stamps that I used on it. I just did some stamping around. And then the paper I had got has the little hot air balloon. So I really love how that turned out. It's pretty awesome. And I did have some other stuff sitting here today, but I took them upstairs because I needed to get some pictures of those. Definitely need to get some pictures of them. I've been slacking in the picture department lately, for sure. All right, so now I'm just adding a little bit of brown with the vintage photo as well. Just some of the corners and edges. And I think, so Hannah's finally home today. I felt like she moved out. She's like, was barely ever here. She's usually at her boyfriend's or working. So she's finally home. I guess it kind of prepares me for when she does move out. You know? Because she was always like here and home, and like then she started being gone when she got her new job and all, and she was kind of gone quite a bit, but she was still like home. And then she got her new boyfriend, and then for months now she's like barely been home. Yeah, I like the brown mix with it too. I think that looks good. I think it's a pretty good added touch with that. And then some of the spots might need to blend in a little bit. Do a little blend in. Okay. I think that's pretty good, friends. With mixed media, you can totally just keep on adding things, which I absolutely love. Same with like junk journals. So it just makes it fun. And oh my gosh, I totally just put it on the lid. I need to move that. Oh my goodness. I'm a mess, friends. What can I say? I am a mess. And kind of go over those, the raised parts of that stamping, or not the stamping, sorry, the, you know, the stenciling. And that looks pretty cool. All right, so I'm not going to cover every single inch, but I definitely wanted to have some of that on there to distress it and add some of the different kind of shadings in there. I'll get some of these edges. Okay, so let me show you in just a second here. I'm just adding a little bit on the inside. Not much. Okay. So it's looking pretty similar-ish to my other one. A little bit different. I used a different stamp, but it was kind of the same kind of thing. But oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, so there's how that's looking. It has a lot of that, the texture and dimension and all the things, which I really, really love. But you can do that with any kind of, any stamps, any of the texture pastes and all the things, any of the colors. I mean, just use kind of the ideas of it, but you can switch it up to, you know, however you like. I mean, it could be little butterfly stamps. I mean, whatever you like, whatever kind of project you're working on. But I am going to have to stop on that for now and move on to something else because I can't show you guys the mold that I'm using for it. This totally looks like a feather. Doesn't it look like a feather? I could use that on there. All right, so what I was thinking to do next was I was either going to do like a tag. I was thinking of doing like maybe using some of these tags, or I could do some bigger ones, but I was going to do a tag book. I think what I'll do is work on my folio here, my little Christmas folio, which I started the other day. And what I was thinking to do was, for one, I am going to add some more stamping in here, and I need to finish all the things. These, like I had sat here, I was going to tuck those in, put it by the tree, and I sat it there just as a reminder because I wanted to put those in there. But let me show you guys, if you guys missed it on Facebook, this was a Tim Holtz like folio and accordion folio, and I didn't get to finish it yet. Now these you can totally make on your own, like it's not hard at all to do. So inside we got that, we got a little pocket, and then this is tucked inside, which was a little flower there. And then we got this, and I did distress like the edges and stuff, and then I did stamping on the envelope, and I was going to do some stamping on the back of it as well, and then I did some distressing. And then on the inside is a little another little postcard thingy on here. So I'm going to finish that little stuff there, and then over here, this is Christmas recipes on there, and then open it up, and we got some more stuff. Over this side, we got this little flap here, and then in here, got some different stuff. Over here, I did put these tags on here, and did some stamping on here as well. And then this little flap comes down, and then you've got a little pocket. And then I put these in there. And then this is the folio part, the accordion part that goes with it. And then I did the vintage stamp in the middle there. So this part I still have to do, but I'm going to put that on there, which is awesome. I love it. But this, you can do the front and the back of this whole thing. So that's definitely a little bit of work there to get that completely done. So yeah, I think I'm going to do, it was for the Christmas in July thing. So I think I'm going to work on some of this, do some stamping in here, which I did do some stamping already. I mean, as you can see, I just added like little, even, you know, just a little stamp like that with the numbers. I stamped through that sticker stamp, little things like that, the train. So just adds something. This one was a stamp with a little airplane on it saying, what is it? Airmail something, 5 cents. So cute little things. And then I got the little train charm that I've had for forever. I don't even know where I got that thing from. But I was also thinking it would be cool to stamp on this and do some script going along on here. So I'm going to do that, and I will do that now. So I'm going to use, let me see here. I'm kind of thinking, I mean, I definitely want script on there for sure. I could do some of the newspaper, some of the newspaper print. Some of the ones I just recently used, I just shoved in this bag, so I still have to put those back. But there's like a lot of the ones from Tim Holtz in here. Field label and like all the things. So these are really awesome. So I'm going to just use random ones since they're already out. The Tim Holtz stamps are fabulous. They're absolutely amazing. I have some other ones coming in too, but here's another one of kind of new one. And then I took some of the stamps out of this one and this one. Is that upside down? No, that one. There's the one that has the words that are really cool. So yeah, I gotta still put those back, but yeah, I'm just gonna use these random ones that are here. And where's the one that had the script? It was one of the blocks like this, and it has script on it. But where did I sit that at? Usually I keep it out because I use that one a lot. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. Along with a bunch of other stuff that I'm sure was looking for at one point recently. But this one here I like to use as well. And then I do have a lot of the clear silicone stamps that have script on it, which might be easier. That way it's not as big. Well, I can just put the ink on the ends. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go to town here, putting a bunch of things, whatever is going to, you know, the stuff is going to fit. Oh my goodness. Let's see if this will fit. I think it will. Yep. All right. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just going to do some stamping on this because you can stamp on anything, you know, drop cloth, all the things. So I'm just going to start stamping away. Where is my ink pad though? Because oh, here it is. There it is. All right, let me set this over here. Set that there, and we're gonna get this. So what did you guys do for 4th of July? Did you do anything fun? Did you guys go out, do anything? Bro, how long is Jasmine gonna stay at your house? She's gonna be there for a week, right? What day is she leaving? I love it. That's awesome. Let me show you how cool that is. So it's kind of like if I wanted to do a snippet roll and have like a piece of material, like a piece of drop cloth that I've coffee stained and stuff, and then I'll have my piece, you know, tear it, has all the fringes and all the things, and then I do the stamping on it, and then can add little embellishments all the way down. You know, it's called like a snippet roll. So it's really, really awesome. So you can totally do something like that. And then while I'm at it here, I'm gonna stamp on there as well, so I can finish my little envelope. I did add some little random things on there. All right, so we'll do that one. And then let's get some numbers. Name of our knitter. I'm just grabbing all kinds of stuff. I'm just going to grab a bunch because I want to cover the whole thing pretty much anyway. So whatever kind of stuff is not too wide is pretty much what I'm going to use. That one's cute. I love that. This one you can totally use as well. I mean, pretty much all these work. Those ticket ones. Okay. Yeah, I was too lazy to put them back. That one's a little too wide. I was totally lazy and didn't put them back in the where they belong. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, got that. Stamp that down on there. All right, so I use that one. This I'm just going to use the top part because it's not like I can really use all of it. But we got that. And then actually I'm going to just use the whole thing. One here. There we go. Nice. All right, circle. I'm going to put this down here so it's not right up on the other one that's a circle. All right, you got that. This says handle with care. Handle with care. We're going to put right here. Nice. Might as well use that on here too, right? All right, this says collect and has like some different like script on it and stuff. So, are you guys chatting or no chatting? What did you guys do for 4th of July? Did you guys do anything? Are you guys still awake? Are you still here, friends? Tell me you're here. All right, this one. Straighten that up. Put that right there. And then since I got the, it says collect and it has the numbers on it. And then I'm going to get the script and put that part down here. And we can see some of the script in there too. And then let's do that on there because why not? And then we can also do it on the actual folio. Nice. Do another little number. Little tiny one. So cute. Let's do that right here. And right there. They're really cute. And then I'm actually going to do this one in the folio too. But I'm going to put a little bit more ink on there. So that's going to go down there. I love it. Okay. That one. Handle with care. This was a little postcard. This little teeny postcard came with the little, it's like a little ephemera set. Like a scrapbook, junk journal kind of kit. And that came from Hobby Lobby. And I have gotten like a bunch of them. So yeah, let's put this on the front. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of those different kits. So the other day when we were doing the event, I was like, when they said Christmas themes, I was like, oh, I need to do something with this little kit. I think it would be awesome. All right, this one I'm going to put kind of like in the sticker here too. So it's kind of going through both. I already did that one on there. This is a little postcard as well. And I'm just going to do this one there. Whoops. Do that one there. And working on diamond art. Still here. Yay. When is your granddaughter staying? How long is she staying for? Still here. I bought the lamp post and now, oh, did you? Isn't that so awesome? I love that so much. It turned out so cute. I should have brought that down here. That was an awesome little project. And then I used that that stamp on there. Or I mean, those molds were just too cute. All right, this one says via airmail. All right, bring that on down. And that fits on there great too. Nice. All right, so this one seems to be like pretty done. I just need to do some distressing on it. And then let's put this one back here. Nice. And we're going to put it on there too. Okay. I definitely want this one with the little postage thingy. Yeah, the fireworks were fantastic last night. We went and seen those. And then when we got back to the house there, I mean, like the neighbors, a couple of houses down, 2 houses down, they were doing them right in the street by the house. So I pulled up a chair and we just sat there, and the other neighbors were over as well, the ones that live directly next to me and to them. They live in the middle of us. They were there as well. The kids and all. So, yeah, we sat there and watched that. Then there was other fireworks all like around everywhere. So I was getting pictures pretty much of like the fireworks that we were doing in the street, and then above was all these like huge fireworks. So I was getting some pretty cool pictures there. It was pretty nifty. I'll have to, oh my goodness, I'll have to make sure to post some pictures of it. Okay. Moving right along, friends. So you can see that you can do this on all kinds of surfaces and material. That it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome to do. This says received. Let's do that one. I don't know if I used this one or not. I don't think I did. But either way, it doesn't matter because it's all the way down here. All right, so we got that part, and then let's just do that one there. Received. Received. Oh my gosh. I have like fumble fingers, seriously. Great, now I can't find it. Here it is. There it is. So if you guys hopped on late, make sure you go back and watch the replay. In the beginning of the video, I showed, or the beginning of the live or whatever, I showed my carpet that is now purple because a gallon of paint spilled. Well, busted open. Steam cleaning did not work. Like none of the, like it just, ugh, a whole gallon right by my paint shelves and everything. It just ruins. The carpet is ruined. Name of remitter. Sure, we'll use that too. I don't mind if I do. All right, we'll use that. And that's because the kids decided they wanted to play hide and go seek in the dark in my studio. So Bella was hiding in the corner where my molds are. I mean, not molds. What is wrong with me? I can't even like think, apparently. I don't say the right thing. Yeah, so she was hiding and accidentally like knocked this thing over, which ended up causing a major thing because she didn't know that it was gonna do that, or she didn't even know it was spilled. Like, so she didn't even let me know. She had no clue. She was moving a couple things to hide there in the dark, and then something like fell over, but she just didn't pay any mind to it and then moved along. So I go and see this big old huge mess of paint, which was a nightmare. And now, since the steam cleaning and all that is not gonna, like, it just didn't work. So we have to get it cut out, unfortunately. Gotta get more carpet. When they were building the house and putting the carpet down and all that stuff, we paid for an upgraded carpet and padding and everything. So we paid like extra for all that stuff. And we had, there was like a little bit of carpet left. So they ended up leaving it, you know, for us. I mean, we paid for the carpet and everything. So of course they're going to leave it. And I'm going to do this stamp here that has different stamps on it. And distressed and all the things, looking very old and awesome. And I'm going to do that one here, which is the inside little flap there. Though I'm going to put some stuff on here, like some of the ephemera pieces. So some of this will get covered up anyway, but I just want to just do it, just, you know, just do it. Some of it will be peeking out for whatever I decide to put on there. Awesome. That looks good. Looking fantastic. And let's see. And then I don't think I'm going to do, like, need to worry about the other side here. That's not even enough ink on there anyhow. Yeah, I'm kind of like thinking, I don't know. I might do the other side only because when I wrap this around it, let me show you how it looks so far. I know that's upside down, but I just need to get the very ends real quick. This says enclosure, so we'll use that. Let's see. I would circle things on each ends anyhow. All right. Enclosure, that's going on the very end. And then I'm going to get this small little one. It says form LA4 34. And since that's tiny, that's going to go in between. And then I want to do it on this end, I think. No, I'm not. I am going to put that on there and use this one. This just has some numbers. I've just been reusing these same stamps in this baggie. Like, I buy all these stamps, and then I've just used, like, the same ones. Same with, like, this, the Distress ink from the Tim Holtz. I use the Vintage Photo and Black Soot, like, mostly. And, you know, these are my favorites in here. But I have tons of these cases full of, like, all the different colors. And do I use them? No, I haven't been using them in a while. Okay, so I think that looks pretty awesome. But if I wrap this around, like, let's see. We're going to see how it is. Wrap it around like that. I mean, if I fold it, depending on how I'm going to do it here, I mean, I guess it seems okay. Yeah. I think that's good. Look how cute that is. I love that. It looks awesome. You can see all the things on there. And when you turn it in the back, you can see it on there. So I think that looks pretty cool. I'm loving it. All right, so we got that. And then you can even go in and kind of just like here and there do, which I have to get that distressed here. Do some more of the distressing, which I need to figure out where that is. All right, I am going to use that. And then that I didn't use. Where did I put the Tim Holtz one? And then these, some of these I might still use, depending. We shall see. I cleaned my table and everything last night, and I'm just have done nothing but made a big old mess. I guess I put it back in here. So, all right, we're going to get out the Vintage Photo again, which I don't see at all. So that means, oh, there it is. It's right there. We went to my sister-in-law's by a lake. Big potluck. Oh, that sounds fun. I love that. I'm totally behind in the comments. Still here. Did nothing for 4th. My husband can't handle fireworks. Aw, I'm so sorry. They use PTSD. That's terrible. Goodness. Bro, I love how you dress up your fur baby. She's so cute. She is. She is. Brandy is adorable. I love, love, love her little outfits. Her little dresses and all. Oh my gosh. You ought to see her dresser and closet. Or her closet is like full of dresses. It's too cute. I used to think that Luna had a lot of dresses and little outfits, but let me just say, as Brandy being an only child, pretty much, in that house, she's very spoiled. So she definitely has Luna beat with the outfits. Definitely. It's the cutest little things, though. All right, so just distressing that a little bit more. All of the little details. You know, I love the details here. A little bit more on the edges. Oops. Didn't mean to do it there, but guess what? Happy accident. Okay, a little bit there. Yeah, we watched fireworks until pretty late, actually. They were even still doing some today. I was like, oh my gosh, they had some leftover fireworks. They were getting it in. Okay, so that is all done. And inside was this one here, which I just put a couple extra stamps on. I have to plug in my phone. My phone is seriously about to die at any moment here. So let's put that. There we go. Okay. Luckily, I just noticed that again because it seriously was about to be done for. Okay, and then what I was thinking. Oh, yeah. So then I came home and totally passed out because it was still like pretty late last night when we got in. I fell asleep pretty early actually. But what I was thinking also is just to do like a little bit of this on here. Just to dirty it up a little. But you can totally tea or coffee stain it first. Put it in the oven. All right. I think that's pretty good. And adding a little bit on there. Oops. I have to wipe that completely off. Whoopsie. This type of card, it has like a shine, like a protecting thing on there. So that definitely wiped off pretty easily. So that means I'm going to be careful of this to let it dry really good. So I am not going to wipe that stamp. And then just get the edges a little. I mean, it takes longer to do all this kind of stuff. But I really think, I just love all the little details. Like, it's just all in the details. That's for sure. So what I was thinking on these kind of things, it would be really cute to do like a script stamp on that as well. Like I have this stamp that has a typewriter and it's just white, or, you know, it's clear until you paint it. If you use glue, of course. But I was thinking for that as well, I would just stamp on, you know, the script on there. I thought would be really cool. So inside of this envelope is going to be that little postcard there. And I am going to do a little bit more right here. And then get that like the real vintage ones, how they have the dirty creases, like the dirt's up in the creases and all. All All right, and then that goes back in the folder. I mean, sorry, not the folder. Well, I mean, I guess it's like a folder too, but going up in the pocket there. And you know what I was thinking would be really cute? To put one of the Tim Holtz paper dolls sitting right here on that edge. All right, then we got the dried flowers here. Tuck that up in there. And then paper dolls. Paper dolls. Let me see. I think I'm going to add another one of those. Another of the tag. And then I need to distress these little tags a little bit more. Or a little bit, period, anyway. So, yeah, I need to find out if I'm going to the beach this weekend. Depending, because I know Bella, she doesn't really like going to the beach. She has eczema, and it, like, messes up her, like, when she goes in the water and stuff in the ocean, it like, burns her skin and stuff. So, she just doesn't even like going at all because she doesn't like swimming there. Which is a bummer. So she just wants to stay home. But we're like, well, if you're getting your like the oral surgery and everything, like you're probably going to be kind of out of it. Or, you know, like she's going to be wanting to stay home. But then Bernard's paranoid because he's like, well, what if something happens and she gets like dry socket and has to go to her hospital and like all this stuff he thinks about, like every little detail. And, which, I mean, it's totally fine. Somebody's got to think about it all, right? But then he's like, oh, she shouldn't be home alone and all that stuff. So I guess, how's that go? I got to get these little things. Oh, that's right. I forgot I have to cut it. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to the beach this weekend or not, but I was going to go to visit my mom, and my dad had a club party, the anniversary party this weekend. But I got to see, you know, play it by ear pretty much. See what's going on with them, how Bella's feeling and stuff like that. All right, so we got this little sticker I'm going to put right on this little tag here. And then there's these little snowflakes. And I'm going to go around those just to try to get most of that, you know, the clear part off. Yeah, so, or Bernard, he's like, oh, well, I mean, you and Nate, and then, you know, the kids could go, and he could stay here with Bella just in case, and plus Hannah has work on Saturday, so he would be able to drive her to work as well. So I don't know if, what the deal is now at this point. But if we don't go this weekend, then we'll figure out something else to do. And, you know, we'll go to the beach next weekend. But, Ro, you said you're coming here next week, like during the week. So that'll be awesome. Definitely going to be looking forward to that. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, of all times when you're coming is when she's getting her oral surgery. It would have been pretty awesome. And then you weren't able to come yesterday because of Brandy's appointment. Or was her appointment today? Because you were originally coming... What day were you coming here? Oh, you were originally coming today. But then you made it for tomorrow. So her appointment was today. How did it go anyhow? Hopefully your appointment went good. All right, paper towel. See, I got sidetracked, but I just remembered. All right, so we have Tim Holtz has tons of different paper dolls, which are awesome. They're very, very awesome. So what I'm thinking is to put one of those. I put some Halloween things in this little clip here. Is Halloween pictures and all, which are awesome. And then I have a lot of those like Halloween ephemera. So there's different paper dolls. There's these little mini ones. Little minis. Just tons and tons. And then we got the ones that have the big old pack. These ones are the chipboard. They're called baseboards, but they're like the chipboard. So those are cool. Got lots of those. This is the Halloween pack. And there's lots of stuff in there, including the little pictures that I put in the little clip there. And oh, look at her. She's just sitting there hanging out. And I think that, and what I do sometimes, I do the embossing on like the dresses and stuff because it adds like a little bit of that color. But I think I'm going to sit her right there, and she's just going to be sitting right on, like it'll look like she's sitting on the thing. I think that'll be really cute. So I'm going to do that one here. But there's also this one, which is paper dolls. This is the portraits paper dolls. So we got that one too. And then, which one was this one? Solos. We got this little guy. I can put him over on this side. They all fell out. There's tons of different solos up in here, which are, they're pretty good size too. Pretty big. And then there's the Christmas ones. Is there the Christmas paper dolls? Which one is this one? Then there's a lot of like just different like pictures and stuff. I have a lot of packs of those. And let's see. Pretty much just tons and tons. But I feel like there's more of the paper dolls in here. But where? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there's got to be more. And then I have a lot of the snapshots, snapshots 1 and 2, and like, you know, just all the pictures and stuff. But these are definitely pretty awesome to add into the different crafts, for sure. I don't know why I'm putting these in here. They don't even belong in here. I guess I'll keep that in there for now. And put these back in. I just ordered some more Christmas packs. More Christmas ephemera and all. For Tim Holtz. And what else did I order? Some of the, like just the little fun things. Like the little candies, like the faux candies. But look how tiny these are. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They are so daggone adorable. Let me show you how sweet these are. Look at the little minis. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. They're so tiny. I love the little minis. They're adorbs. And there's a lot of them too. How many was it? 133. Goodness. That is something else. I might use some of those in in the folio. And this little guy here, he's just sitting there chilling. I think I want him instead, I think. But those have that kind of like the dirty blonde hair. So I feel like that's her big brother, is what we're gonna say. Yeah, I mean, Tim Holtz has all kinds of these little things, like the snow globes. And I got like the pumpkins, the cauldrons, these little cloche kind of things. He has the film strips. Like, there's just so many different things. So many things. That's fun. These little, the barrels. These are awesome. All right. So that's all the kind of stuff that I need to organize, because there's like right here, for example, I have all like Tim Holtz packs in here, except for like the, you know, the paper packs and all. But I mean, these things, it's kind of hard to dig down and like try to get some of these out of this. Like, you gotta like really dig in there and pull it out. Which was fine before, until I started getting like way too many. And then it's like, oh, I can barely even, you know, see what I have anymore in here with all these. This is a Halloween one. So cool. Yeah, so there's that. I need to figure it out. Definitely need to figure it out. So today I got in this Christmas pack from Tim Holtz here. So I do want to put a couple of those on here as well. And let me put that back because that doesn't belong there. And then put like some of the lace. And I was also thinking to use these little stencils just to add some more dimension in some of the places. Some of the places here. Alright. But I am going to put these little guys, guy and girl. And I just want them like sitting, like he's just going to be sitting up on here. I'm just going to hot glue it at this point. Should I use my mixed media glue? Maybe. Let's just use that. Let's use that. Alright. So how I'm going to have him, it's just going to look like he's just sitting. Oh, I put way too much. Okay. Let's use some for her. Because we don't need that much now. And she's going to be sitting there. And he's going to be sitting here. Right there. Make sure no glue is coming over. Oh, that's so adorable. Super cute. And I'm going to use just a little paper clip just to keep it in place for right now. Just because I don't want to, like, I need the glue to dry. Come on. So I'm using these little ones with the hearts on them, which are super cute and small. Very tiny, but they're not as tiny as the Tim Holtz ones. But you do get a pack with like a lot of them in there though. Like the Tim Holtz ones, I've ordered like 3 packs. I think they're like 5 something each for them. So I've ordered several packs of those. But these ones, you get like so many in there. And there's different colors too. The same with like the, like I get these in bulk. The safety pins. The gourd safety pins. All right, so those are super cute. Let me show you. Let me show you how they're looking. That is adorable. And then back here, no, not there. Where is it at? Right here. I need to glue these in as well. So what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of distressing on the edges here. All right. And then the same with this one. Just get around the edges a little bit. Right there. And let's see, just put a little bit of glue back here. And then I'm tucking that underneath the trees. And then that one. That one I'm going to have right here. Okay. There we go. All right, so those are back there. Put some of this on here. I feel like once I distress like something, I gotta distress it all. Like I need to have it on there. It just doesn't make sense, but gotta have it. All right, now let's see. What else we gotta do? I'm thinking I do want to put a ephemera piece on. I need to put these up because, oh, I know. Okay, so this is how it closes up, right? This is the back, which I have my glue coming out because I put too much in there. All right, so that's the back. And then this is the front. And then when you open it, right here, I think is where I want to have one of the, this is the Tim Holtz little stencils, which I think would be cool to have on here, to have just a little bit of that texture and stuff would be awesome. So you can do the trees, to do the little snowflakes. I feel like I'll do the snowflakes. And then where's my little container? Where did I set that? Right over here. Okay. So now this time I'm going to just use some of the caulk because all I need is just some white here. But I'm going to put some mica flakes. I'm going to put some little mica flakes in when it's wet. All right, so we just got a little bit there. Okay. I love the little the Tim Holtz tags, the little tag stencils, because they're small, cute, and they have, you know, the holes in them already. Because I like to keep them on. I like to use the binder ring. Those little rings. Very convenient to store it that way. Some of this is thick because it's still, there's some of that other one in here mixed too. And part of that, which is hence the reason why it's not completely white up there. But I'm just mixing both of them here. Right, use a little bit more. And there's different sizes for the tags. Usually the mini ones come with 3 in the pack. And then the other ones, it's usually like one single one, or if you get like the little bundles, like there's several times or a bunch of times really that I've gotten bundles where it'll come with several of the bigger ones in there. Or a lot of times I will order them separately. So it'll just be one of them by itself. I've done that a lot too. Look how cute. Goodness. So you could do that with like any color. You can put glitter. But look how awesome that is. So we got the stamping underneath. You can still see it. You can see the design on there with the paper. And then you got that 3D, you know, that dimension texture, just with something, you know, simple as caulk. The grit paste also is really awesome. But then we're going to get a couple. I'm not going to cover the whole thing because these are more the mica. I don't know if you ever use mica flakes, but they're definitely a thicker material than glitter. And they're really awesome when you use like the heavy body gel and stuff, and then you sprinkle some of that in with your faux snow. I put it like in the bottle brush trees and all. Looks really cool in there. You can use Mod Podge, you know, stuff like that. But I'm just putting a little bit, pressing it into this as it's wet. The snowflakes are so cute. Goodness. You can also use the diamond dust, but I don't usually use diamond dust on this kind of stuff. Stuff that you're going to handle a lot. It's best to do that on something that you're going to have kind of like stationary in your home. Not where people are really handling it. But there's that. And depending on the different kind of angles, you'll probably be able to see it better on pictures. But if I can get the right angle, then you'll be able to see it a little bit better. But it looks pretty awesome, for sure. And then I want to do it on more of like a plain surface, or like something like, say, in here where it's just not so of the busy paper. That way you can see that white really pop on there too. So now I need to have that dry. So I need to dry that, and my comments are totally messed up, so I need to get my comments together as well. Those little snowflakes are too cute. Goodness. It's adorbs. I can mix some green paint. Or, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do the Christmas trees inside, right? And with that, I will use the green stone effect paste. Or I could use the moss effect paste and the 2 different greens. And then it will give that really cool texture and everything, and raised with the little trees. But yeah, that's feeling, because they're really small, so it's feeling pretty dry. But I think it is, darling. Looking awesome. Awesome, awesome. And then I'll do something on the front here, like a little, you know, something up here, so that every section has some kind of like, you know, more dimension on it. I mean, this does have like that and stuff, but I feel like I need to put like a little something else there. And then of course in here, I still need to do this. I've been holding off on because that's going to be a little bit of time for that one. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking to do the trees here, which would be fun. I'm not going to do it on this part. I'm just going to do it around it. But look how it like fits perfect on there. The other ones, let me show you how those are. Some of the other ones are like, I mean, there's so many different ones. There's bricks. There's tons. But these are the bigger ones, which are still a great size for, you know, small projects and stuff too. But I just have them kind of just mixed in. There's tons of different like flowers and all kinds of stuff, but they're really great for that texture. And then I just will put the mini ones with that as well. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking let's do the moss effect paste, and I'll show you how that's going to look with the trees. Because, you know, once you heat this stuff up, it's just really quite amazing. Let me see. Should I wipe that off now with the... I'm just going to toss this in the sink in there real quick. Okie doke. I'm coming. Okay, what time is it? Already 11:30. The time flies when you're having fun, friends. Hi, Miriam. Hi, sweet friend. Bling is on sale again this week. Ooh, nice. Loving it. Thank you. At Hobby Lobby. That's what I was thinking. Well, my first thought was like, oh, it's maybe she's talking about Totally Dazzle, but then I immediately after that was like, oh, I bet you it was Hobby Lobby. Bet you it is. Do I want to use the palette knife or or the stencil brush? I'm going to use the palette knife here. Okay, so usually when using the Moss Effect paste, it's definitely something you want to kind of do in smaller sections and then heat. That way you can get that extra dimension when you heat it. It raises up. And if you let it sit, you know, too long, like you want to kind of do it in a reasonable time. Let's do a little bit more right there. So I'm going to just do up here real quick. And then I'll move along to the bottom. And with this stuff, you can, and along with like the stone effect paste, you can layer it. You can totally layer it. I usually, when I do use it, I mix it with the light and the green, you know, the light and the dark. All right, so we have the trees. Now, I put a lot on there because, you know, like the more you put, the more dimension you're getting, more raised you're getting, all that good stuff that I love. So let's do that part real quick here. And I'm going to it's already happening. Oops. I didn't want it on that part. Oh well. Alright, so that's bubbling up. Get that real quick. Get over here. And then let me see if I can show you with that bubbling. This is caught up on there, but I don't know if you can see it on there. Look at how it raises when you add that one. Okay, so now you've seen how the when I used the other one for this, you know, you have the raise, you have like the texture and stuff, but then over here it bubbles up, which is awesome. I totally didn't want to put any right there on that, but that's okay. All right, so then we have, you know, where it's bubbled. All right, so then let's do mixture, but then I'm also going to make sure to have the light green up in there as well. And this time, try not to get it where I don't want it. Like, I want some of it on the card, but not, like, too much. So I need to be careful. Oopsie, I totally went underneath that. Oh, my golly. Trying to see where I want to put this. Right there. Right there. Oh my gosh. Hannah screamed out like a wild banshee up in there. All over that game. Silly things. Alright, a little bit more of the light. Alright, let me see where I need to get. I think that's pretty good. I feel like I need to get this little tip of this tree right there. Hopefully that's the only one that I needed to get. Okay. And just going to scrape a little of this off. And we could totally use a, you know, baby wipe or whatever and clean them pretty quickly. But since I already have some of the things sitting in the water in the sink there, a couple of them, I'll just toss it up in there. Now with this, I totally went underneath. I did extra, like, you know, I wasn't like overly careful when doing it. So, you know, some of it bled, but I'm totally fine with that. Like, it's not that big of a deal because of, you know, I want it more on there because it's going to be more raised. That one looks like a little teeny mushroom because I did the very bottom part of this tree. Oh, I need to turn that up. All right, so I need to get this dried real quick. And it's all, I absolutely love when it raises up. It's so cool. I love it. Get that one. So like the more you put on there, the more it's going to raise and get all that texture, which is awesome. Which is why I put the extra on there. Like I put more on down here than I did up there, like a little bit more thicker. So you'll be able to tell the difference when I show you the way it's bubbled up. It's just like more bubbled up than up there. Hey, Anna. What you up to? Playing your game? Ooh, that's hot. Ooh. Okay. Sounds good. I heard you in there screaming out like a wild banshee. I didn't know what was going on there for a minute.
It's because this person was so close to dying, and of course I died.
Oh, man. That's a bummer.
That hurt my throat.
Yeah, that was like, oh my gosh. I thought like maybe did somebody climb in your window and try to kidnap you, or what was going on there? Goodness. Screamed out like so crazy. I didn't know if I needed to run in there and save you or...
And you didn't?
No, because then you did a laugh right after. So I was like, oh, she's fine. All right, that one looks pretty cool. See that one? Those are definitely raised more because I put more on here. And then I just wish I didn't get this one spot here from the top. I just had to get that on there. Let's just rub that off. This is not too bad now. Okay. So we got that side, this side, and let's see. Do I want to put anywhere else in here, or just wait until I do the folio is what I'm thinking, because I don't want to have, you know, like too much going on with it. I mean, I could do maybe a little bit out here, just across the front, like bottom. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let me put this in the sink real quick. Gotta keep running back and forth. Okay, and then I'll just get those. One of them. And then these, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cover some with like different kind of papers. And then some, I'm going to just probably just do the stamping and like the, some of the little things here. This was the ephemera that came with the pack. So some cute stuff up in here. So I'm going to do something like that. Home for the holidays, Merry Christmas. Yeah, there's still some cute things here. Got the little stamps and all. Love them. And then, see, I think I want this on the front. But I like to get the edges, of course, because I feel like it sticks out better. You know, it sticks out more. Stands out. And just do a little blends. All right, and then I'm just going to use a little hot glue and put that right there. There she goes again in there. Okay. And then, yeah, I was trying to see if I wanted more of, oh, wow. I was totally looking at this before. I thought it was like that. I'm like, oh, that's like a little lollipop or something. I just did not even pay attention, friends. Really? What is wrong with me? I don't even know. I don't even. But, yeah. That is definitely an ornament. I'm going to put that in the back. Hanging down from the top. My sweet Ro, I was so excited to be able to see you tomorrow. And now I can't. But that's all right, because next week we'll be here before we know it. Because the time always flies. It's always flying by. All right, let's put this to the side there. And then like this back flap part. Or even like this little part here. What I plan on doing is, this is the newspaper one here. Let me move that stuff over for a moment. Ah. But I'm not doing this whole thing right now because it's going to be too long. But I'm just going to do some of the newspaper here. Make sure to get a nice little rub around and push. And there we go. Awesome. And I think I'll do back here as well. Awesome. Or what I could do, if I didn't want to do the paper, I could do script stamping all throughout here, front and back, which would be super much quicker. And then I could put my different embellishments, do the embossing, do the, you know, all my little paper thingies. I think I might do that. I feel like it's just going to be so much quicker than decoupage and all that paper. I can still do little teeny pockets, you know, like a little small pocket in the front or something. And everything I'm going to use for this is going to be flat. It's not going to be too, you know, too much going on with where it's too like real puffy and, you know, poofy and all that. So this newspaper one is it's one that's distressed. It has pieces like, you know, missing in it. There's parts going different directions. But if it's too like kind of distressed for your liking, you can always go back in. But I did get this from Hobby Lobby. Absolutely love it. And this one was in the clearance too. $15 originally. I got it for $3.74. Pretty awesome. $3.74, friends. And this is the newspaper print. But it's really fun. Super duper fun. Put some up there. Go back in. It's just a really forgiving thing because it's already like a distress kind of thing anyhow. So it's okay if it's going like different ways, and you know, it's just doesn't even matter. Like, it's totally fine. And then it looks fantastic. So we got all that. And that's there. So now I'm going to do back here. And then you can even go back in after. Like, let's say this, for example. All right, so we got this on that part. And then I'm going to go in and do another stamp or the embossing on top of it. Hey, Jan, how are you doing, sweet friend? And you could do the embossing on top of it. Like, say if I wanted to put the embossing stuff on here. And then I could have done that on top of that stamp. So you can still layer your different stamps. You could even go in with a different color ink or whatever. And, you know, do that. Which is pretty cool. Especially if you have a spot that was kind of more empty. How was your holiday, Jim? I'll do that one on here. There we go. Yeah, so just makes it fun. Fun, fun, fun. All right, and then just get those edges and all around. Okay, let's do another one here. There. And make sure I get the middle. See how all that's missing right there? But it's totally fine because guess what? I'm going to put a different stamp there in the middle. So I'm not even going to worry about going back over that right now. I'm totally going to add another one in those spots. So now this one, I'm going to do like that. Put it on the edge there. I think it looks awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we got that done. And then I can go back in with another one of, can go in with one of these. Postal card. This one says postal card up here, which is awesome. So why not, right? We're doing postal card right in the middle. Awesome. I love it. Okay, and then, and I'm still going to do all my things in here. Like, I'm not just doing the stamping in here. I'm still going to do some other stuff. We got this little teeny postcard. Remember I showed you the new postcard I got in today where it was all big? But here's one of the little teeny ones. I should just use my brayer. But I'm not even getting out my acrylics blocks. I really should just keep, I used to keep them out over here in this bucket. And then I ended up putting them back, so I really should get them back out. All right, so we got that one. It's gonna go. Let's flip it around. And we're gonna do that right there. And make sure I get all the spots, but even if I don't, it's okay if it's like has that distressed kind of look to it. Totally fine with that. Okay, and then I'll still have my, you know, my little things once I put my, I'm even using this ink. Improvise in here, friends. Take a look at this. You've seen it here. You might have seen it here first. I'm totally using the ink off of there and going around the corner here. Going around my edges. And there we have it. And then you can just add that right onto there. You know, just something super simple. Put a little lace, material, all the things. Depends on how you want to decorate it. And let's do this right here. And then when I add my different kind of Christmas things on here, ephemera and all the things, it's okay if some of this gets covered up. You know, it's totally fine. I'm just gonna roll with it. All right, we got this one. And there we go. So we put that on there. And then that could be, you know, I mean, any of these. Let's see, this folds up like this. So what I'm going to do for the front, I think, I wanted that typewriter. Where did I put that typewriter at? Where is it? All right, here's the typewriter. And I kind of really like that. I don't think I'm going to put it on there. Though I could. I mean, it's still looks cute on there to have it like that. But if I wanted to have that on the front like that and then open that up, I can have this inside here. And then you still see that peeking out from there. I think I'm going to do that. And I'm just using hot glue because it's fast and I don't feel like waiting for that to dry. That's all. Because I'm going to get ready to get off of here soon. All right, so we got a little bit of that on here. And got that distressed. And then once this dries, I'm going to go in and get some of this moved around a little bit more. And then I'll stamp just a teeny bit more in the middle there. But I want this to completely like dry. All right, and then this side, see how that is? That's good. And then you can even do the little tabs. You know how like I have the tab hole puncher? You can do like make little tabs from the Christmas paper and then, you know, have that to open, you know, that up like that and, you know, all the things. So in here, I'm going to put this one. And because of the type of material it is, I don't want, actually, you know what? Let me use my handy dandy little Scotch permanent tape here for this. Just because of the material this is, I don't want to use the hot glue. It's not thick enough, so you'll be able to see, kind of see that underneath. All right, and then we got that, which has a little bit of that hanging from the bottom and the top. Like just a tiny bit. But I will be able to, you know, I'll add more things in here. And all, you know, all the little Christmas things and all kinds of fun stuff to add to it. But I do want to add this one real quick in this spot. I feel like it's perfect for there. There we go. Nice. I love it. It's awesome. Yeah, so then I'll just go in with my different like stencils and all the things. Like, let's say I still have some of that here actually. So let me do that. I'll just do it on this inside part right here real quick. And then I have this little North Pole sticker. And I'm going to put that right here. All right. Okay. So I just put that there. And then right here, I put the stencil. Oh, I have the other one. Awesome. I got the other one. And then you can use the little mini paper dolls and stuff. And then I still have this new pack. I didn't use any of this stuff in here today yet, but I will add the things. I'm still going to add, you know, more things in here. So there it is. All right. So I still had some of this left. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little, let me see. Let me see here. All right, that green's not open. All right, I'm just grabbing a green. Okay, just grabbing a green there. Grabbing a little bit of the green paint. I'm mixing it in with my caulk. Mixing it with my caulk here, which is something you can do at home. You got some green paint. You got caulk from Dollar Tree. So you don't have to necessarily use the Moss Effect paste or anything. And then we're just going to come over here, add a little bit of the holly and berries. You could do it in random spots. You could do the whole thing, cover it. I mean, it's totally up to you. You could do it thin, thick. But I'm just adding some across here. And stay. Oh my, she's going crazy in there with that game. Goodness. All right, we got a little bit more. Little bit more, friends. These are like the perfect size. That's why I love using these things. Okay, we got, ooh, it flat, like splattered up on my face. Goodness gracious. Okay. That seems good. Boop. And let me show you how that's looking. Looking pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed. Okay, cool. All right, so you got the stamping on there, the stenciling, and oh my golly. Oh, that paint just was like not cooperating here. How did that happen? We certainly don't want to waste, that's for sure. Okay. And then what I could do is I could even do some like distressing on some of the pages with some of the paint. I mean, why not, since I have it on my brush right now, right? Why not? Okay. I think I'm done making a mess for tonight. My dog is snoring away. Yeah, I'm making a total mess here. Oh my golly. Well, that's all right. It's all good. I could do a little paint splatter on there to kind of have that blending in a bit. Okay, now I think it's safe to close it. Okay. All right, so yeah, I mean, I brought out like some different kind of laces and stuff that I'm gonna use in these, but you know, so I do want to add it into the book and everything. But I think it turned out really fantastic. Humidity, oh my gosh. Here too, friend, the humidity has been redonkulous. Rub off even when dry. No. This one right here is the, I just mixed caulk and green paint, which isn't going to come off. And then the Moss Effect paste, which I use the dark and the light. I use that one here and it doesn't come off. It's a permanent kind of thing, but it's all bubbled up and looking awesome. So I'm just adding some different like kind of texture and dimension to these with the stamping and the stenciling. And then adding the 3D elements like that. You can see some of that like a little bit. And then I could even go back in and add like some more on the edge here. Could add like a little bit more up here so you can see it. Which I think, I mean, I would have to mix some more. And I don't really feel like doing that. Let me see. I do want a little bit more on that edge though, honestly. Because you'll be able to see that edge. Let's see. Yeah, right on that edge there. So then when that's closed, you can see that up there. But yeah, so that is what I have for you guys tonight. I had a super fun time creating the things. All right, so this is dry. Same with her. She's on there. It's dry. The paper clips and stuff, I just think they're fun to use. So I am going to clip these onto here and just clip those together. So that's how that's looking. And then tuck that in along with the little dry florals there. And that's tucked in. Could also clip it up on here where I have the charm. Just clip it on there. But once I get this completed, I've got some green paint back here. I'll probably go through and do some paint splatter in this, is what I'm thinking, because I've made a mess. And it is what it is, but a little bit of paint splatter in there I think will be fun. But yeah, so then that's going to go in there, even if it gets a little bit bulky with adding some more of the ephemera and stuff. I really don't mind at all. I will definitely add those different things in there, but I think, I was going to do different kind of paper on each of these little spots, and I just think it would have been too much, like taken too long, but that's what I have so far. Just a little something up on there. Just the beginning, of course. I got to add a bunch of things. And then we're going to close this. We got the stenciling in there. And the stamping I did today. We got the people, the little paper doll sitting there, which is adorbs. I did more stenciling on here over top of the stamping, and then added the mica flakes, which gives that nice texture and that sparkle. And then we got back there, and then the stamping is on, where's the material? Where's the material, friends? Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. Okay. And then we have this that has the stamping all over there. Just pretty nifty. All right. So then I'll just put this on here. Make my little bow to where you can see the stamping. So I'm trying to do it like a certain way here. There we go. And then we have, the stamping showing on all of that back there. And then the other part was another thing that I was going to, that I'm going to finish on my own, because I can't show the stuff, of course, until I post the pictures on Friday for the creative team. But I wanted to at least get it started. And I did stenciling, stamping, distressing, to get this prepared. My little thing here. So I think that turned out awesome. So thank you guys so much for joining. I had a great time tonight. Had a super fun time. I appreciate you guys. And if you happen to miss our other creators, we had Kristi from The Funky Junk. We had Leah from Make All the Things With Me. Oh, actually, she was after Shonna was second. And she is with Fraps and Scraps. And then it was Leah. And then I was last. So, oh, thank you. Thanks, sweet friend. Hope you feel... Oh, no, you're not feeling too good. Good night, sweet Ro. Oh, Marilyn, I'm so sorry you're not feeling good. I hope you feel better, sweet friend. I'm going to definitely pray for you. And the weather definitely does not help. It's been just nasty, humid, and raining and stormy. We've had heat storms like every day. It's been absolutely absurd, ridiculous. Seriously. All right, friends. Thank you guys so much for joining our event tonight. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Sleep tight. And I will be in my private group tomorrow. But hopefully, I would like to try to get into, to go live on my main page. That way I can do my try on live haul and, you know, all the things. So I will let you guys know how that goes. But I will be in my private group tomorrow night, though. So thank you guys so much. Good night, my sweet Miriam. All right. Bye, friends.